Name is Rana Nadeem from GCT Multan. I say some question with you. My topic is how to create a daily routine for success post in the life. My first question is, what's the first step to the identify habits that support success in my daily routine?
That's a great question. The first step is usually to reflect on your current habits and identify which ones align with your goals and which ones might be holding you back. You can also try tracking your daily activities for a week to see patterns and then gradually replace less productive habits with more positive ones. If you have any specific areas in mind, we can dive deeper into those as well.
Thank you. How can I figure out the best time of day for my most productive work?
Figuring out your most productive time often comes down to self awareness and experimentation. You can start by tracking your energy levels and focus throughout the day for about a week. Pay attention to when you feel most alert and focused versus when you feel sluggish. Over time, you'll notice patterns. Some people are morning people, while others are night owls. Once you identify those peak times, you can schedule your most important or challenging tasks during those periods. If you want, we can go into more detail or discuss some strategies to help figure it out.
What are some signs that my current routine listening working effectively?
Great question. Some common signs that your routine might not be working effectively include feeling consistently fatigued or unmotivated, struggling to focus on tasks, frequently missing deadlines, or feeling stressed and overwhelmed. Another sign could be a lack of progress toward your goals, even when you're putting in effort. Also, if you notice that you're constantly multitasking and not completing tasks efficiently, that can be a red flag. If any of these sound familiar, it might be a good idea to tweak your routine and see what changes help improve your productivity and well being.
How can I break unproductive habits that keep disturbing my daily flow?
Breaking unproductive habits usually involves a few key steps. First, it helps to clearly identify the habit and understand the triggers that lead to it. Once you know what causes it, you can work on replacing it with a more productive behavior. Setting small, achievable goals can make the process more manageable. Also, it's helpful to create a supportive environment by minimizing temptations and adding positive reinforcements. Finally, consistency and patience are key. Celebrate small wins and don't get discouraged by setbacks. If you'd like, we can explore some specific habits or strategies in more detail.
What role does self discipline really play in maintaining a successful routine?
Self discipline is absolutely foundational for maintaining a successful routine. It helps you stay consistent even when motivation wanes. With self discipline, you're more likely to stick to your planned tasks, resist distractions, and maintain healthy habits over the long term. It also enables you to overcome procrastination and push through challenges, ensuring that you keep making progress. Ultimately, self discipline bridges the gap between goals and achievements, making it a crucial element of any successful routine.
How can I design a powerful morning routine that engages, energize me for the day?
Designing a powerful morning routine often starts with a few key elements. First, aim to wake up at a consistent time to regulate your internal clock. Incorporate some form of physical activity like stretching or a short workout to get your blood flowing and boost your energy. Adding mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or journaling can help set a positive tone for the day. Also, having a healthy breakfast that fuels your body and mind is important. Lastly, set clear intentions or priorities for the day so you know exactly what to focus on. Over time, you can adjust and personalize these elements to fit your preferences and goals.
What role does self discipline really play in maintaining a successful routine, morning and midnights?
Self discipline is crucial at both the start and the end of your day. In the morning, it helps you stick to your routine, push through any initial resistance, and build momentum for the day. At night, self discipline plays a key role in winding down properly, avoiding late night distractions, and ensuring you get enough rest. Essentially, self discipline keeps you aligned with your goals, helping you to stay consistent and productive no matter the time of day.
How much time should identity spend on my morning routine?
The ideal length of a morning routine can really vary depending on your personal goals and schedule. Generally, a routine of about 30 to 60 minutes is a good starting point. This allows enough time for activities like exercise, mindfulness, a healthy breakfast, and planning your day. However, if you're short on time, even 15 to 20 minutes of focused morning activities can make a big difference. The key is consistency and making sure that the routine fits well with your lifestyle and goals.
What's the science behind waking up early for success?
Waking up early is often linked to several benefits backed by science. For one, it helps align your body's circadian rhythm, leading to better sleep quality and more consistent energy levels. Early risers tend to experience fewer distractions, allowing for deeper focus and productivity in the morning. It also gives you a quiet, uninterrupted time to plan your day, set intentions, and engage in personal development activities. Over time, these habits can enhance your overall productivity, mental clarity, and even emotional well being, all of which contribute to long term success.
How can I stay consistent with my morning routine when I travel feel tired?
Staying consistent with your morning routine while traveling or when you're tired can definitely be challenging, but a few strategies can help. First, try to keep your routine as simple and flexible as possible. For instance, even a short meditation or a quick stretch can make a difference. When traveling, try to adapt your routine to the local time zone gradually and keep key elements like hydration or a healthy breakfast consistent. Also, prepare in advance. For example, pack any essentials you need so you can easily follow your routine. And finally, be kind to yourself. If you miss a part of your routine, just get back on track the next day without being too hard on yourself.
How can I prioritize tasks to my daily routine more effective?
To prioritize tasks effectively, you can start by identifying your most important goals and then break them down into smaller, actionable steps. One helpful approach is to use the Eisenhower matrix, which helps you categorize tasks into urgent, important, not urgent, and not important. Another good method is the ABCDE prioritization, where you rank tasks based on their importance. Also, consider tackling your most challenging or important tasks during your peak productivity times. And don't forget to set realistic deadlines. It's also helpful to review and adjust your priorities regularly so that your routine stays aligned with your evolving goals.
What is the best way to the time blocking technique?
The time blocking technique works best when you start by mapping out your day in chunks dedicated to specific tasks or categories of work. Begin by identifying your top priorities and then allocate focused blocks of time for them, making sure to include breaks in between. It's also helpful to set clear goals for each block so you know exactly what you want to accomplish. Another tip is to minimize distractions by turning off notifications and letting others know your schedule. Over time, you can refine your blocks based on what works best for you and what helps you stay productive and balanced.
How can I balance urgent important tasks in my schedule?
Balancing urgent and important tasks often comes down to prioritization and strategic planning. One approach is to use the Eisenhower matrix, where you categorize tasks into four quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. Focus on the urgent and important tasks first, and then schedule time for important but not urgent tasks so they don't become urgent later. It's also helpful to set boundaries and delegate tasks that are urgent but not important. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your schedule ensures that you stay on top of both urgent and important tasks without getting overwhelmed.
How can I adjust my routine when life change, new jobs, family, etc.?
Adjusting your routine during life changes is all about flexibility and intentional planning. First, give yourself some grace and time to adapt. Begin by assessing your new priorities and goals, and then tweak your routine to align with them. For example, if you start a new job, you might need to shift your morning or evening routines to accommodate commuting or new responsibilities. Similarly, if your family situation changes, you can incorporate family time into your schedule and find ways to blend your priorities. It's also helpful to stay flexible and be willing to experiment and refine your routine as you go along. Regularly check in with yourself to see what's working and what needs adjustment, and don't hesitate to seek support from others if needed. Absolutely. If you have any more questions or need help with anything else,
Thank you very much.
you're very welcome. If you